Hello Year 3 and welcome to the maths lesson for Monday the 8th of February. We're going to start off by some quick calculations about involving your number bonds to 100. So we've got a calculation here. 80 plus something is 100. Now I've got 8 10 sticks here. So how many more do I need to add to get to 100? Well, if we start at 80 and we count up, 90, 100. So how many have we added? That's right, we've added 20 more. So 80 plus 20 is 100. And if you have a look at the 10 frame over here, you can see also that we've got 8 10s already, and to fill the frame up so we've got 10 10s or 100, how many more 10 counters do we need? Well, we can see we've got 2 gaps, so to fill up the frame we need 2 more 10s, and then that's going to give us 10 10s, which is the same as 100. Now you need to be using your number bonds to 10 here, because if you know that 8 and 2 equals 10, then you can also know that 80 and 20 is 100, because if you have a look closely at the numbers, you can see that 80 is 10 times bigger than 8, and 20 is 10 times bigger than 2, and 100 is 10 times bigger than 10. So use those number bonds to 10 to help you today. You're going to need to use your place value knowledge as well, and off you go. Choose your challenge and have a go. Fantastic. Let's have a look and see how you get on. Brilliant. Some nice quick maths there for a Monday morning. Right, now we're going to go on to our main part of the lesson today, which is comparing numbers up to 1000. So today, to be successful, we're going to need to be able to recognise the place value of digits in numbers. We're going to be using the symbols greater than, less than and equal to, and you need to be able to recognise the different representations of numbers. So let's start off by having a quick look at these. Can you use the more than or less than words to complete the comparisons? So we've got 20 is something 30, 40 is something 6 10s. Then it says use greater than or less than to complete the comparisons for number 3 and 4. So 500 is compared to 300s, and 40 is being compared to 400. Okay, have you got the answers? Let's have a look then. So 20 is less than 30. 40 is less than 6 10s. Well, 6 10s is 60. And 40 we know is less than 6 10s. This number's got 4 10s in it. 60 has got 6 10s. Then if we have a look at number 3, 500 is greater than 300s. Well, 500 we could say is 500s, and 300s we could write as 300. And we know that 5 is a larger number than 3, so 500 is greater than 300. And then for number 4, 40 is less than 400. If I write 400, we can see that in 40 we've got 4 tens, and in 400 we've got 4 hundreds. So 4 hundreds is bigger than 4 tens, so 4 tens is less than 400. Okay, so moving on. We've got the equal sign there. Remember, that means that the sides balance. The two sides are the same. Just a quick reminder of the symbols for greater than and less than. Remember that the small side of the symbol goes towards the smaller number. The bigger side of the symbol goes towards the bigger number. So depending if you've got the small number first or the big number first, you need to choose the correct direction for the symbol to face. I always remember that the small end goes towards the smallest number. Okay, so we're going to have a look now at this. So, the children have got 3 digit cards and they're going to rearrange those to make a number. So the first number they make is 243. Then they're going to rearrange them to make another number. So the second number is 324. So whose number is the smallest? Well, if we put the numbers into a hundreds, tens and ones grid, that can help us compare them. So let's split them up. We've got 2 hundreds, 4 tens and 3 ones, 3 hundreds, 2 tens and 4 ones. But whose number is the smallest? Well, we start by looking at the hundreds column. Now our first number has got 2 hundreds and our second number has got 3 hundreds in it. So which one of those is the smallest? That's right, it's the 243 number. So Mo's number is the smallest. Have a look at these numbers. Which of these is the greatest? So which of these numbers is the largest? Here you are. If you need a bit of help, let's have a look. We'll put them into some hundreds, tens and ones grids. So if we look at the hundreds columns, well, they're both the same. So we can't tell there which one is the larger. If we look at the tens columns, well, both numbers are made up of 2 tens. So that doesn't really help us in deciding which one is the biggest number. So let's have a look at the ones. And we can see that the first number on the left has got 8 ones. The second number on the right has got 6 ones. So which one of those is the greatest? Well, 528 is greater than 526. So 528 is the greatest. Now, what about this one? Which number is the greatest here? Oh, we've got Tiny Turtle, and he's saying 89 is the greatest because 8 is more than 2. What do you think? Let's have a look a bit closer. Put the numbers into the hundreds, tens and ones grids. What do you notice? If we look in the hundreds columns, the first number, 89, has no hundreds at all in it. But the second number, 200, has got 2 hundreds in it. So we can see that 200 is the greater number, bigger than 89. Okay, so let's go back to our board. Now, here we've got a quick question for you to have a look at before you do your own tasks. So, Dora and Ron each have some building bricks. How many bricks does Dora have? So if we have a look, we can see that there are, how many hundred there? 400. Count up the tens. There is 6 lots of tens. And then count up the ones. 2 ones. So Dora has 462 bricks. How many bricks does Ron have? So let's have a look. Ron has got how many hundreds? That's it. Ron has got 500s. He's got 2 tens and 6 ones. So in total, Ron has got 526 bricks. So who has the greater number of bricks? Who's got the most bricks? So let's write our numbers into our hundreds, tens and ones grids. So first of all, Dora has got 400, 6 tens, 2 ones. Ron has 500s, 2 tens and 6 ones. So remember what we looked at before. If we start with looking at the hundreds column, Dora's number has got 400s. Ron's number has got 500s. We need to find which one has the greater number of bricks. So we're looking for the biggest number. So which one of those is bigger? Well, of course, it's the 526, isn't it? So the question's asking us who. Doesn't need to. We've already told it how many bricks, so we need to say that it's Ron has the greater number of bricks. So then if we come over here, between Ron and Dora, we've just worked out that Ron has the greater number of bricks, so we need to write the correct symbol into the circle. So if Ron has got the most, his number is the biggest, so the big end of my comparison symbol needs to go towards Ron. And then if we have a look here, 526 and 462. Well, again, as we worked out in our tens and ones grids down here, 526 is larger than 462. And then finally, we've got the numbers in words. 526, 462. So the numbers haven't changed, it's just shown in a different way. Okay, so now it's time for you to have a go. We've got 3 tasks today. Everybody's first task is similar, and it's putting in the symbol in the gaps to make the statements correct. Task 2 for yellow group and green group is similar. Again, writing in the correct symbol to make the statement correct. So you need to use the greater than, less than, or the equal sign. Task 2 for the blue group is slightly different. Task 2 is asking you to use the 3-digit cards to make the statements that are shown there correct. You can only use each card once. And then task 3, green group have got thinking of a number problem and an odd one out problem. Don't forget to explain which one you think is the odd one out and why that is. And it says at the bottom, how else can you represent the number? So think of another way that you could show the number other than with Deans, with tens and ones counters, or on a number line. Blue group, you've got some animal questions comparing the weight of the different animals, comparing the animals' mass. And yellow group, you've got one thinking of a number question and one animals question. So, time for you to have a go. Don't forget to send your work in by the end of the day, 3:30 if you can, and then the lesson for tomorrow will be available on YouTube from 5 o'clock today. Great stuff. Take care, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye.